What's going on YouTube? Tass here, bringing you another FIFA 21 video. 2 in 2-ish days. Wow, I'm back. I'm actually uploading pretty consistently. 2 in 2-ish days, I'm here. But before we get into this video, want to announce the winner of the giveaway. His name is on the screen. His comment is on the screen. Thank you very much for the kind words. Happy for you to win a £50 gift card. Have already got in contact with you. Also, I did say I was giving away many. What we're going to do is we're going to roll it over for a couple videos. Almost, I think I referenced this, almost like as an apology from me to you for being away for so long. So, it's just going to roll over. Comment TassBacK if you want to enter. We're going to have a winner every video till probably around the weekend league-ish. Probably post-weekend league. So maybe the next 3, 4, 5 videos. So we'll end up giving away about £250 worth of gift cards. Something like that. Which is pretty cool. So make sure you comment down below again to enter TassBacK. But this isn't a run-of-the-mill, boring, watching, just listening to me pack opening. This is groundbreaking, right? So, I might be late to uploading, you know, as I am late to everything, just like with the break. Didn't mean to back out, by the way. By the way, we hold down to go to squad. How strange is that? This is a 250k squad builder. In my opinion, the most meta for FIFA. I have played FIFA now, as you could tell top left. Played about 120 games. I've got way too many losses compared to what I expected to have. But it's all a learning curve. Do you know what I'm saying? A learning curve. We lose now, we win later. Open brackets, hopefully. Close brackets. Anyway, 250k team, 100%. By meta and the philosophy TassBacK has in his brain, right? That is Pep Guardiola and me combined. There's a very funny image, I think I am French put on Twitter. I think when I scored like a very Pepish goal at one of these FIFA tournaments a couple years back. But that is the manager I look up to, right? We are not integrating his philosophy, because we play FIFA, unfortunately, and it changes year to year. But the philosophy for FIFA 21, I'm going to give you some groundbreaking stuff. So with this team, it is the definition of meta. We're starting off with the goalkeeper, right? This is my problem. I talk too much. This video could be half an hour long of me absolutely selling you this team. But we're going to get into it. The reason why I got the goalkeeper in already, I don't speak. I don't speak too much. Boys, we know a goalkeeper on FIFA lets us down. Day in, day out. We get annoyed at keepers, right? So I'm not going to sell you a keeper. I'm not. But I'm going to just say, get him in the goal. An 85 rated keeper for a 250k team, considering we are very, very tall, considering we're very consistent across the board, right? Very consistent across the board. I'm going to have to make it a reality, though. Galaxy, apologies for the German viewers. I can't gloat about him too much other than what it says on the tin, right? But everybody else, right, that is in this team has been grinded on. I played a lot of draft, about 80 games. I played every single player in draft. Played these games I'm about to show you. So every time I show a player, we're going to have gameplay of the player-ish. Because what ended up happening is our defense is so lock-up, right? Our midfield and defense are so lock-up. Realistically, the highlights are of the front. Right? The front men getting the jobs done with the skill moves and everything. But this is the one player out of the 11 I don't speak too much on, right? So if you want to get someone else in for this amount of ish coins, you know, or less, feel free. I'm open to listening to this one. But as for every other player in this team, get him in. Get him in. Don't want to hear it. Right. We're going to move on straight away, right? Let me think. Should we just start back to front? Typical English style? Okay, let's go with the spine of the team, right? We're going with... Who are we going with? And I've just spoiled it, because we got both of them there. You see these two guys, right? These are our centre-backs. Let's just get to it. Let's just get to it. Green links as well, by the way. Green links as well, by the way. These two, right? What's this guy's name? Klosterman. That's not his name. We call him Kloster Block. Kloster AI Block. Thanks to EA, this guy is here every day of the week. 84 pace, ladies and gentlemen. We've got a centre-back with 84 pace. My main team doesn't have a centre-back with 84 pace. Are you kidding me? 84 pace? For 20-ish K? Get him in. I don't even want to speak. I don't even want to speak. And he's not a midget. He's 6'2". He's 6'2", right? I've played with him in draft. I played against him in draft, more importantly. That's where you really find your enemies, when you're playing against these players. Listen, we understand EA always put these AI blocks in this game. It seems to get worse and worse after FIFA 19, AI blocks specifically. But even though they're worse, some people really want to block the ball, and some people don't. And these two, Upamecano has kind of been a FIFA to FIFA guy the last, like, 2-ish FIFAs. But Klosterblock has just come on the scene and said, Tass, it's over. It's over with me. Because I can get back as well. So we can play that press football, and I can get back. And I've got a partner in crime as well, who's basically got Van Dijk pace. I can get back as well. So we got athletes at the back who were tankish, girthy. Listen, this is a huge problem for the opponent. I'll be honest with you. For a 250k team, you're going to have to get through the spine of the team past Upamecano and Klosterman. Good luck. That's all I'm going to say. Good luck. Moving on swiftly. I'm going to go through the spine of the team instead of going to the left back, right back. So the spine for me, right, we're in a 4-4-2 or 4-2-3-1 or 4-2-2, some type of variation of one of these formations, right? Something like that-ish formation. That's what I recommend you guys use. So, therefore, we got two central midfield players, whether they're CDMs, whether they're centre mids. This is the spine of the team that is keeping us locked up. AI blocks everywhere. AI interceptions everywhere. Listen, don't worry if you're not the best player in the game. I'm not the best player in the game. But guess what? These guys are helping you and EA are helping us with these blocks, right? So, we move on. We're linking, you know, Klosterman with another human being who, for me, one of the standout players of the team, right? Like, for me, the two centre-backs are unbelievable. But in terms of my favourite, because I've used him quite a lot in draft, this guy is an absolute unit of... Like, this guy's just unfair. It's just unfair what's going on with this guy, right? Statistically, let's see if it jumps out. I mean, it bloody does. 83 pace for a CDM. He can dribble as a man 6'3" tall with a wide frame. 85 physical, 81 defending. Who cares that we can't shoot? We're just a two-way unit, just getting up and down the pitch, regaining possession, etc., etc. 75 pass, it's good enough to get it done. Listen, but more importantly, you know, some of these guys, some of these cards that happen in FIFA, right? It's not about what it says on the tin. It's about what it feels like. I'm telling you right now, listen, I'm sure I'm selling you this guy from what it says on the tin. But I'm telling you right now, what I've played with, this guy is like a very, very poor man's Patrick Vieira. It's just the reality of the situation. There's no disrespect to Vieira there in putting this guy in his class. Players like him, players like Partey, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Partey. Get ready. Arsenal fans, we're coming. Zachariah is there, but he needs a partner in crime. Without his partner, he's always going to be looking over his shoulder, right? He's always going to be looking over his shoulder like, oh, why is that lad messing up? Why is my partner messing up? So he needs to trust someone. And I cannot believe this guy falls under the category of trust. Considering he's not, you know, it's one of them situations where we watch the Premier League a lot. You know, he has disappointed for his price tag. This guy is the mini Hullet. You're going to say, Tass, you disrespectful human being. How can you put Fred? We have 4-star skill moves, 4-star weak foot as a centre mid. And what is crucial about this all, the main thing is how he felt, right? When I first got him in draft, I was like, right, we've got to plug him in centre mid. Haven't got much else to do. Like, a couple days back, he was probably the best centre mid I used throughout my entire draft, including an icon Pep Guardiola that I played in a draft with. Including, I'm missing many centre mids that are much higher rated, cost a lot more coins in draft specifically. You know, the only reason he doesn't go into my main team is because we got Hullets. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how he's getting beat out. He's getting beat out by his dad, Ruud Hullet. He is his son, Fred, for the love of God, right? I don't know why, but he feels incroyable. And he costs a little bit, 40k to be fair. He's unbelievable. These two, right? Again, it's about partnerships. It's about partnerships, just like the centre-back. Klosterblock can be as good as he likes. If Upamecano is letting the boys down, right? If he's letting them down, what good is it having one good CB, getting a nice AI challenge in, right? Unfortunately, I'm going to have to sell you these AI challenges. I don't want to, but this is the game we play. It's EA's fault. We're playing We're playing a game where the computer gets involved the most. We gotta buy the players that have the most computer rig. And these players, these four, in FIFA 21, fall under that category. Fred, Zachariah, Klosterman, Upamecano. Simple as that. The spine of the team is a joke. That for me is the spine of a team. I don't go further forward. I just look at the central midfielders, the partnership of the two, or the three, in this case two, and the two centre-backs. Them 4/5, if you got 3 centre-mids, that will sum up how strong of a team we are. Whether we're having issues going forward or not. And don't worry, we won't be. But this is an absolute lock-up team. But you know what really locks it up? Is these two lads can be doing whatever they want. But if we're getting burnt on the outside, we're not going to have Klosterblock go into the right-back position, bailing out for the right-back day in, day out. So we've got an absolutely OP little man. And he, by the way, the absolute opposite of little, because he's over 6 foot tall from what I'm very, very sure. Kevin Durant / Mbabu, right? I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. Again, I'm sure a lot of you guys are like nodding your head. Tass is on the right track. You see, when I said before this video started, or as the video was starting, this is a meta team. This is the definition of FIFA 21 meta. If you're confused and you're like, Tass, is it? I don't even know what the meta is. Trust me. Every player I have named right now is pure meta. Listen, this isn't some right back here who's not quick, who's going to get beat, who feels trash on the ball. You know, here's the funny part. Apparently he doesn't feel too good on the ball with sending free dribbling. Listen, press this button, R1, for this contextual dribbling thing, and everybody feels like a god. Give or take. Give or take. So you won't be losing the ball with him, and more importantly, the way we want to play football in this system, as you can tell by the highlights, we're playing isolation football, right? We got our fullbacks isolated. They got to win their 1v1s defensively, right? We got our centre mids isolated. CB's isolated on the 2 strikers. You've got a man, take your man, beat him, right? So in order to do that, we need our back 4 and our 2 DMs to literally be locking up on their own. We don't need to be sending double teams. And that's what Mbabu gives us at right back. And here's the thing. It's like we got him at right back. It's one of them. Do I think Mbabu's better than this lad? I'm not too sure. But they're both in the same category. Again, one of them where I believe last year he was a very good player, Roussillon. Very, very good player. I think he's elevated this year. I think he's elevated. From what I've played with him, absolutely one of them disgraceful fullbacks that you just love to see, right? As you can see, it's Mbabu's style, but now all of a sudden we got a little bit of razzle-dazzle going on. So think about it. On the right-hand side, we got the lock-up with Zachariah and Mbabu. On the left-hand side, we got Roussillon, right, with 80 dribbling, a lot more agility going forward, flashing up with a 4-star skiller Fred, going up with the front 4. And guess what? I'm going to move you on. I'm looking at these 6 players, by the way. How long is this video? So I make sure I'm not literally talking for a gazillion years. Oh, Jesus, we already are. Listen, we're going to the front 4, right? But these 6 players I've named, the outfield players, because that's who we're in control with, unless you've got a Goalkeeper movement, which I personally do not have. It's absolute disgrace for a 250k team. It's a disgrace. Complete meta. This is the most meta squad builder you will ever see so far, right? Now, the front 4 goes in the category of meta, but it goes into my philosophy, so you boys need to listen. We need 5-star skillers everywhere. We need 5-star skillers everywhere. So we're going to start off, we're putting them all in. We're going to put them all in, and we're going to speak about them all, right? We're putting in, my bad. Okay, I don't know what's going on. There we go, right? David Neres, or David Neres. I just feel like because you're Brazilian, you got to be called David, right? The whole philosophy we got here, by the way, ladies and gentlemen, we got 4 5-star skillers. Once the 1-2s aren't on, and they block off our passes in behind, because we just got speed demons, right, who can dribble and contextual dribble and do all these flashy things, and a couple speed demons on the wing. And every single player that will not lose the ball in a tight area because he's blessed with natural ability. What our philosophy is, we're turning the corner, we're scoop turning everywhere. When we're not scoop turning, we're flip-flapping everywhere. Now, I know a lot of you guys might be like, Tass, I cannot flip-flap. Well, you should be able to scoop turn, right? Because at the end of the day, this is a meta team, right? So in order to play with a meta team, you need to be playing the meta FIFA. And the meta FIFA this year, it's been a couple years, by the way. I'm not even going to start going on about how this has just kind of started. Players like Tex and stuff have been doing this since Barcelona. Listen, I'm late to the party, but we got to start flip-flapping with these kids. With these reaction-based kids. The way these the way these boys are playing the game, we got to start doing it with them. Oh crap, I haven't put Vinicius in. Have I even bought this lad? Okay, I haven't. Anyway, we're going to move on. We're just going to put the front four in, right? And you're just going to see highlights of all of them. Because that's how I want to do it. I don't want to just... Because what we're doing here with the front four is they work off each other. We're not a single man unit. There's not one that sticks out. We're all 5-star skillers, right? Absolute ballers on the pitch. And also another thing, you're going to notice, not every single person is on cam here, ladies and gentlemen, right? Not every single person is on cam. But guess what? One thing you got to learn about FIFA, some of you purists out there might be, Tass, the chem feels off. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. It's a myth, ladies and gentlemen. It's a myth. Now, of course, we don't want everyone off chem. And we don't want players on 2 chem. But if we have our offensive players on 5, 6, 7 chem, trust me, as long as every single one of them isn't, it is not a big deal. I've literally in my main team got Cruyff off chem. It's not a big deal. In draft, play all the time with players off chem. That myth, we got to throw down the toilet, right? So we put Vinicius Jr., another 5-star absolute baller, absolute speed demon, by the way. Absolute speed demon. Here we got the lad Fred and Man United have been chasing. By the way, something's going on with my freaking game. Like, I'm trying to literally type these names in. What is... Do I need a new controller? Anyway, we got Sancho. What can I say? He's going to be playing in that hole. 4-2-3-1. He's at cam, pulling strings. Can't do anything about him. Playing out wide. I know you're going to say if he's playing out wide, he can't burn. But our philosophy is putting 2 burners up front if we're playing 2-striker formation, and we're off. Right? And we're off. And the last man, last but not least. I mean, he is our superstar. Why is he our superstar? Because for FIFA 21, he is the best out of the front four that I used in draft and in the gameplay that I used with this team so far. He is the best player I used, Douglas Costa. I mean, you know, there's a clip of him absolutely ending Bellerin's career, right? Now, shout out my man Bellerin, right? I say ending his career, my boy is still here. Don't get twisted. But that clip, that was a problem. That was like Tex doing them 7 flip-flaps to 2, do you know what I'm saying? Like, that's an issue, right? So what we got here, boys, this is pure in-your-face, turn, scoop, turn, flip-flap, turn, 1-2, turn, burn. Like, that's our philosophy going forward. That's it. We've also got, just to round out the team, we've got Quincy Promise on the bench, right? We've got Quincy Promise on the bench to bring on for when, you know, some stamina issues are going on and we need that injection. And obviously this lad is incredible, right? Incredible. Boys, right. So, it's it. That's it. That's all I've got to say. We've got Quincy Promise as well. I mean, do I speak? Do I need to speak? I don't need to speak, really. I don't really need to speak. This team is a disgrace. Now, if you're going to ask Tass, what's your favourite part of the team? Right, I love a spine of a team. I'm a big fan of it. That's why in my main team I've got Hullet and Vieira, because I want that partnership. The same with Varane and Van Dijk at the back. I love them partnerships. So therefore, I got to go with Klosterblock, Upamecano, absolute meta CBs, along with Zachariah and Fred, aka Hullet, in front of them. It's over. And then we just got the meta going forward. Listen, the flip-flaps will get him. And if you guys are going to wonder, Tass, I can't do a flip-flap. I might not be the inventor of the flip-flap, but I'm not going to lie, it's in my arsenal now. You're going to see in some Weekend League highlight videos when they're coming on, or my first ever gameplay video, proper gameplay video, you're going to see Tass's flip-flapping everywhere. So even though I'm not the inventor of it, you know, this year, it's one of them. Some tutorials might be coming out. I've got some other thoughts of tutorials as well, potentially. Potentially. We'll see how it goes. Depending on how you guys react, I can help you with the flip-flap, because that is the philosophy of FIFA 21. But anyway, that's all I got to say about that. Comment down below. What's the next team you want? Should we double it to 500k? Should we go up to 1 mil? Because I know coins are a little bit accessible this year, considering like what? You win like 3 out of 5 games in your divisional rivals game. I think you get like 80,000 coins. You win all 5, you get like 120. Ridiculous. After a weekend league, I'm sure a lot of people have like 300, 400, 500k. So hopefully this helps everyone that has 250k. I would highly recommend, if you're working on a budget of 250-ish k, get this team, or the nucleus of this team. Get it. Get it. If you don't and you've got a little bit less coins, try get the nucleus of the team and just work with some different players up front. Maybe not as good. Like maybe not a Douglas Costa, get someone cheaper if you got less coins. But anyway, if you did enjoy the video, please leave a like on the video. Subscribe if you are new. Comment down below. TassBacK for the giveaway. TassBacK because Tass is back. Next video might be best players. Top 3 players in each position is the video I was thinking. Pretty sick video. But yeah, I've kept you here long enough. Until next time, guys, we'll catch you later. I remembered my outro. Peace.